What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue. Hey, listen, it's been a minute since I've had a chance to post on my barbecue and cooking channel because I've been out running and gunning. Some of you guys have been following me for a while, know that I became an over-the-road trucker, and I actually had somebody honk at your boy when I was driving through Georgia and let me know that they recognized me from my barbecue and cooking channel. If you happen to see this truck on the road, this is me. Now what I plan on doing in this video is I'm planning on doing some chicken wings. I saw that I had some chicken wings thawed out in the refrigerator, and to be honest with you, I was going to come up with my own little kind of version of chicken wings, but what I figured is I would go ahead and do this on the fly. So what I'm going to do is go through my cabinet, see what I have, see what would be a good combination for chicken wings. We're going to kind of wing it from there. I had a chance to survey all the ingredients I had available, and I figured the best way to cook these wings would be using my air fryer, so we're going to be using that. And we're going to be going kind of Indian inspired with this. My wife had bought this extra hot ground chili pepper from an Indian store a while back. We're going to be seasoning with that, some kosher salt, some garlic paste, and then to add a little earthiness, we're going to add some sage. And if you've been watching my videos previously, listen, if you want some good crunch on your chicken wings, get rid of that flour if you're going to coat them at all, and go with some cornstarch. That does the trick. Now as far as the glaze goes, I've had this orange marmalade in the cabinet for a while. You know what? This is the perfect recipe to get rid of it on, so we're going to be going with this. I'm not sure what I'm going to be titling this, but what I am sure of is this is going to be delicious. Let's get rocking. So this spice is like pretty hot. And I'm just winging this. You know, there's not going to be any recipes in the description or anything like that. And this is one of those recipes that, you know, chicken wings is not one of those things you really need to get that specific with. Just kind of get down on it. So we're going to sprinkle it with some of this hot powder. And trust me, this powder is hot. I'm going to set it aside over here. Get it with some of our kosher salt. Sea salt would be great with this as well, or even just a regular salt. Our garlic paste. Now there's not a whole lot of this, but enough to kind of coat it. Our sage, and then our cornstarch. Like I said, this is going to make your chicken wings extra crispy right here. And a lot of you guys might be familiar with chicken wings you get at Asian restaurants. This is going to kind of be the crisp that you get from this. So a very light kind of a crisp with it. And let's get mixing it up. Now I'm going to let this sit for about 25 minutes once I'm done mixing it all up, and then we're going to get it in our air fryer, and we're going to cook them to whatever desired doneness that you like. I really like mine a little bit more crispy than not, so we're going to be going a little bit longer on this, but here's kind of what we're looking like right there. Like I said, we're going to let this sit for about 25 minutes before we get in our air fryer. One thing I like to do when I'm cooking chicken wings in the air fryer is to preheat the air fryer for about 10 to 15 minutes. And what that does is keep your chicken wings from sticking to the grate when you put them in there. Now, my chicken's been marinating for about 30 minutes. Let's get them in here and get cooking. Now I have my air fryer set at 400 degrees. Now I got this air fryer before the whole Ninja craze and everything like that. If you happen to have a Ninja, that would be a more preferred air fryer to what I have now. But this does the trick. Okay, now we're going to be cooking to taste, not temperature. I have my air fryer set at 400 degrees. I'm going to go about 20 minutes, then we'll check it. But I like my chicken wings a little bit on the crispy side. And like I said, for our sauce, we have that orange marmalade. I did add a little bit of honey to that just to give it a little bit more smoothness and a different kind of a sweetness. So that's what we're going to be topping them off with. I'll see you back when these wings are done. Alright guys, we are 20 minutes in on this. Here's kind of what we're looking like. Now these are technically done, but I do like to have mine a little bit more crispy. So I'm just going to give them a good shake, throw them back in here, and I'm just going to throw them in for about another 10 minutes and then we'll check on them then. Alright guys, we're in about another 7 minutes. Here's kind of what we're looking like. Just going to throw them in a bowl. Now remember, I have that sauce on the stove, so we got that. And like, just pour it on top of it, give it a good mix. And I know I'm pretty rusty on making these videos. I apologize for that, but like I said, it has been a while. Alright, I'm going to plate this up, take a picture, do a taste test, and see what I think. So I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue and Cooking as I work my way back into the kitchen. If you'd like to see how things are going for me out on the road, go check me out on No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I'm going to leave a link to that other channel in the iCard above and description below. Let's get into these wings and see what we think. Definitely get that heat coming through. I'm not sure if you guys shop at these like Indian markets, stuff like that. That powder is hot. And then that glaze, you know, just go ahead and throw some jelly, or in this case marmalade, on the stove with a little bit of honey. Gives it a nice coating. Definitely a winner for something I just threw together. Instead of talking with my mouth full, I'm going to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.